the NES Classic Mini. Managed to get my hands on one. They're quite hard to get hold of at the moment, as I'm sure everybody knows, because Nintendo didn't release a huge amount of them. Don't even think they've been able to meet the demands, to be honest. There's people that have pre-ordered that haven't managed to get their hands on one of these, which is a shame. And unfortunately, these have also fallen into the hands of scalpers that have bought many of them and then sold them on eBay, and the prices obviously are jacked up, and yeah, their full intention was to buy them with a view to selling them on and making money off them. What I thought I'd do is a very quick unboxing and sort of first impressions of the NES Classic Mini. So yeah, let's dive in and try and open this box up without destroying it, because I'd like to put it back in the box once I'm done. So we just slide that out. Just keep that to one side for a moment. We've got the manual, which is really cool. It's got some kind of Nintendo code on the back of it as well. Nintendo point code. And we've also got, I think this is the machine actually. Put that to one side for a moment. And this should be the controller. Oh wow. That feels very, very similar to an original NES controller. In fact, it feels bang on to the original NES controller. It feels really, really nice actually. I like that a lot. It's really, really good. Look at that. It's awesome. It's a cracking job from Nintendo there. Let's just undo this twist tie. And oh my days. So people weren't exaggerating when they said about the cord length of the controller. I know there's been extension leads released, but that's not the point. This is ridiculously short. That is so, so bad. It's so, so short. For comparison's sake, here's another disaster from Nintendo, and this is the Super Famicom controller. The original Japanese Super Famicom controller. And it's almost as short as that, I would say. They're probably pretty similar in length, which means you have to sit pretty much on top of the machine to play the games, which is, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a shame because it's such a nice controller, but yeah, that cord is way too short for me. Far too short. The other thing, the main event, here it is. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. That is really, really nice. A little console there, on and off switch, which feels really cool. Feels like the original switches. You've got the reset switch there, which takes you back to the home screen. You've got two controller ports, which are the Wii style connectors. Nothing on the side. HDMI on the back. Did they really need to put that there? HDMI out, which the port seems to be upside down. It seems to be flipped up the other way. And there's your DC in, which is a USB. I think that's a micro USB connector. Nothing on that side, and that flap doesn't open. Because, of course, this thing comes with 30 games built in, but you can't expand that, which is a huge shame for me. A lot of the games are good, but there are some that I'm not really too fussed about. But yeah, that looks really, really cool, guys. I really like that. It's really awesome. For me, I've got it for collection purposes. This isn't something I'm going to use, I'm going to play on very much, if at all, because I've got an original NES. And let's just get the last thing out of the box. I think Nintendo, to give them a bit of credit. So we've got the micro USB cable, which I'm not going to use that because I've already got micro USB cables that I can plug in. No power adapter, of course, which is a bit of a shame. And also a HDMI cable, which again, I'm not going to be using that either because I've got plenty of other HDMI cables kicking around the joint that I can use. So we'll just pop that back in. So yeah, that's the NES Classic Mini. What we'll do for comparison's sake, bring in the original beast, and there's the original NES, and we'll pop the Classic Mini on top of it. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the size difference. It's unbelievable how small this thing is. It's really unbelievable. I love the look of it though. I've got to say, it looks fantastic. This is an NES that I fixed fairly recently. Of course, you've got the power switch there and there. The reset feels like a little clicky button, whereas this one has got plenty of travel, so that's a difference, but that's a minor difference. Doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame really about the NES Classic Mini situation with regards to the fact that nobody can seem to get hold of one for, you know, for a decent price, because people that do have these, the scalpers as well, the people that bought them just to sell them on are selling them for ridiculous prices. It takes me back to the days of when the PS2 came out, and initially the shipment of PS2s that came out was wasn't enough. It didn't meet the demands, and people on the early days of eBay were selling them for, you know, ridiculous sums of money. So yeah, there's the NES Classic Mini, guys. Just a quick unboxing video, sort of first impressions. This controller thing is as bad as people said it was. It's far too short, really, really is. So there it is, kind of temporarily in my rather messy setup because I thought we could play it. But blimey, look how short that cord is for the controller. That is really, really short. So everything's rigged up temporarily. Yeah, got power. And, oh yeah, look at that. So we get the intro screen. And then we get the games, that's cool. So you can scroll through your list. You've got Balloon Fight, Bubble Bobble, Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Donkey Kong Jr., Double Dragon 2, Dr. Mario, Excite Bike, Final Fantasy, Galaga, Ghosts and Goblins, Gradius, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Mario Brothers the original, Mega Man 2, Metroid, Ninja Gaiden, Pac-Man, Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream rather than Mike Tyson, Star Tropics, Super C, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Tecmo Bowl, Zelda, Zelda 2, and back to Balloon Fight again. So yeah, I'm off to play this for a bit, and I will do a video giving you my thoughts on it and comparing it to playing my original NES as well, my Famicom. So yeah, I'll catch you guys again soon.